Well, thank you, Madam Chair and Ranking Member Burr, for holding this important hearing today. I want to build upon what Senator Braun's talking about because we do have to skill and expand our workforce continually as jobs continue to grow and change and the needs change. But one area we really need to do that in, I believe, is our cyber workforce. Because right now, there's nearly 600,000 job openings in cybersecurity in the U.S., more than 3,500 job openings in my home state of Nevada alone, according to CyberSeek and the federal government's cybersecurity jobs map. So as these jobs go unfilled, cyber attacks against our schools, our healthcare systems, our critical infrastructure sectors, well, they're just increasing in frequency and severity, including in Nevada. So to address this skills gap, I recently introduced the bipartisan Cyber Ready Workforce Act with Senator Blackburn. Our bill would direct the Department of Labor to award grants to workforce intermediaries to increase access to registered apprenticeship programs in cybersecurity that would lead to industry recognized certification. This certification will prepare all Americans for these in-demand jobs are going to help protect our critical infrastructure and our data systems. And this bill also helps support and fund wraparound support services for cybersecurity apprentices, including and assisting with costs of transportation, housing, and child care services. So, Ms. Mack, how do you think expanding and improving upon proven models like registered apprenticeship programs help us address and fulfill some of the long-term cyber workforce shortages that we're creating?
So I will tell you that one of the most successful apprenticeship programs we have in New York State is related to cybersecurity. And it comes out of a partnership with a local community college near Utica and the local workforce board. And it has become a direct pipeline for candidates, primarily refugees who live in that community, to get into cybersecurity. And so it has been a proven pathway. It's been incredibly successful. Most of the folks end up going and working for the government. And I think, again, if the more we could do to scale and expand that statewide, it's become a model that everyone looks to in our state and is hoping to sort of spread across the state. So, again, I think it's exactly what we need to do.
And how important do you think those wraparound services are for apprenticeship programs? That we want to remove those equity and access barriers for student housing, perhaps, or especially for women, perhaps childcare?
They are the difference maker between whether or not people can participate in training and or keep a job. And so again, I think that the wraparound supports are crucial. And ultimately, as I shared, I think that they can ultimately make the difference around whether or not someone's going to be able to make it through that program.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I want to move on to the pandemic's impact on Nevada's travel and tourism workers. Of course, it's tourism all across the country, but particularly important in Nevada. And because workers in the travel and tourism and hospitality sectors, they really are the backbone for us in Nevada and our economy. They make our state a global destination from everything from vacations, of course, to conventions, outdoor tourism. But unfortunately, the COVID-19 pandemic has had a devastating and disproportionate impact on the workers in my state. With roughly 63,000 jobs in tourism and hospitality, they still have not returned nearly 2 years after many businesses closed in March of 2020. So Ms. Mack and then Ms. Sherrod Freeman, in the short time I have left, what lessons did we learn a decade ago from the Great Recession about how to address worker displacement in the travel, tourism, and hospitality sectors? How can we apply those lessons today? What should the federal government be doing to help potentiate getting people into back to the job they want or into a new job? Ms. Mack, please, you can go first.
Yeah, I will go quickly. This is a huge issue, of course, in New York State as well, with New York City's economy relying pretty heavily on tourism and hospitality. I think, again, one of the challenges we found is the need to be able to prop up those small businesses, to be able to ensure that individuals can go back to work. There's a place to go back to work. But in addition to that, again, addressing those barriers to employment and the wraparound supports in order for someone to be able to step out of employment and then go into a training to be able to advance to the next career. We work really closely with the Restaurant Opportunity Center, and they have so many stories about workers who are concerned about not having the right wraparound supports to be able to, again, go into that training to advance their next career.
I only have a few seconds left, so Ms. Jared Freeman, I will let you respond on the record. We'll submit our question for the record in order to let my colleagues who are behind me ask questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you.